I'm standing here today outside the Canada Revenue Agency building in Ottawa. The Trudeau Government is proposing unfair tax changes that will take more money from small business owners and self-employed Canadians and send that money here. This week, Trudeau's Finance Minister came to Senate question period. I wanted to ask him a question about these changes. Not too surprisingly, Minister Morneau ran out the clock with lengthy 5-minute answers that really weren't answers at all, and I didn't get the chance. So I thought I'd try getting answers this way. Minister Morneau, here's what I want to know. This is Mental Illness Awareness Week. 1 in 4 Canadians will suffer from mental illness at some point during their lives. Right now, passive investments in a company can be used by small business owners, farmers, and professionals as an emergency fund. Minister, I want to make you aware that sometimes those funds could be needed for a mental health emergency. If these people experience a significant episode of mental illness, they may need to take substantial time away from work. They may also need to access help from a treatment centre, since Canada's public mental health care system is inadequate and broken. Canadians should be able to make their own choices using their own money without having your federal government put yet another roadblock in their way. Your unfair tax changes would cause these Canadians' passive investments, their emergency funds, to be taxed at a rate of 73%. Minister, it is already difficult enough to convince those suffering with mental illness to take time off work and to access treatment. Onerous federal taxes should not be another impediment. In most cases, these hardworking small business owners, farmers, and professionals don't have paid sick leave or a disability plan through Morneau-Chappelle. They need to be able to access money saved through their companies for these types of emergencies. Minister Morneau, this is a very serious unintended consequence of your tax changes. For these Canadians suffering with significant mental illness, passive investments in their companies are not dead money. In fact, this money could be used to assist them on the road to recovery and might even save their lives. Clearly, this consequence is one your finance bureaucrats didn't contemplate. Given the gravity of this oversight, will you please cancel your plan to tax these emergency funds at such an onerous rate?